wow, this is something that caught me so blindsided. Like, I wasn't even sure how to react necessarily, right? Now, this is a report. Now, it's on a website that seems to focus on UFO stuff, whatever. I've never heard of this website before. I have no idea how credible it is. Do I personally believe this? No, I don't. But it raises so many interesting questions that I had to report it. And that is that this website, and I'm going to have the link to it below in the description, is supposedly reported. And I don't think this is a spoof or a joke, but again, I don't know this website. And it appears that this is getting a lot of traction. It's been shared a lot on Facebook from what I can ascertain. And what they are saying, what this report appears to be saying to me, in my personal opinion, this is not a quote, but it appears to be saying to me, is that President Barack Obama, very soon, within the next month or so, will say something to the effect that there is information which could seem to indicate that aliens have tried to interact with the Earth. That would, if this is unbelievably staggering if it's true. That, if true, is unbelievably explosive. Now, do you believe that? Do you think that there is any basis to this report? Do you personally believe this report? Or do you think that this is completely bogus? Does anybody know about this website? I don't know. This is I believe, does anyone know about this website? Do you have any, what's your opinion of that? Number one, do you believe this report? I cannot find this report confirmed by any other source out there, which makes me personally, my personal opinion, I'm extremely skeptical of this report. I personally do not believe it. On the other hand, well, let's say separate from that, let's put that aside. That's question one. Do you believe this report? Now I want to know what you think about that. But question two, and this is what really started to just sort of bug me. It'd be one thing if it was like, okay, hey, there's some, report out there that has something shocking in it that I don't believe. Fine. But then when I started to think about it more and more, it's like, what if in the possibility, what if somehow this were true? Again, I don't believe it. But what if it were true? What if like a month or two from now, whatever, because I'm a hardcore conservative and I don't like President Barack Obama. But let's say 2 months from now that the surprise of all surprises, that somehow Barack Obama does say something like this. What impact do you think that would have? How much of a game changer do you think that would be? What kind of ramifications, politically or otherwise, would you think that would have? And I'm just sitting here trying to wrap my head around it because I'm a political master and a strategist, and I'm just trying to think about like how big of an impact would that be? We just had the Republicans come in here and they want everything and all that type of stuff, and they're going to come into the new Congress, and then the orders, the conventional wisdom is Barack Obama's going to have to move to the center to save his presidency, all that. But let's say that somehow that he just drops this. It's just like, wow, dude. I mean, that would really shake things up. Do you think that this would make a significant impact? Do you think that this would be some kind of play to his base? Do you think that this would totally reset the game? This would be a game changer. Is this at all possibly some part of a strategy? Is that even possible? I mean, I could see this just, if this were even somehow possibly true, this could really change the whole situation. Now, again, I just want to see what you think about that, because it's just, again, it's still kicking around in my mind, and I'm trying to look at all the angles from it. On the one hand, it could just change everything up, And now it's like, oh, well, he's the first president that said this type of stuff, and well, he's really open, and the whole WikiLeaks thing, and it's playing to the left, and all that type of stuff, and everyone's thinking about that, and they're not even thinking about maybe what he did on healthcare before. On the other hand, I could look at it like people think, oh, wow, Obama's like really out there now, and this guy's not mainstream, and everything like that, and maybe it could hurt him. And I'm just trying to just get all the angles to it, you know, because it's like, it really, I didn't see this one coming. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at that like, whoa, wait a minute. And it's like, I don't even know how to think about it right now. And that's why I think it's such a great topic to talk about, to just see what people think about this. Again, I don't believe this report is true. My personal opinion, this is my personal opinion. I personally do not believe this is true. I don't think that President Barack Obama is going to say that. But what do you think? And if he did say that, what impact do you think that it would have? You tell me what's up. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, and you're watching Conservative New Media.